Hey guys, what's up? It's Grohlvana, and today I'm bringing you a video about Skyrim. We're going to be doing all the Easter eggs known currently in Dragonborn. Now, the first Easter egg I'm going to start off with is a reference to Morrowind, which a lot of these are. Now, in Morrowind, after the first town, I think it was Seyda, if you went like north a little bit, you would maybe, if you were lucky, see this guy fall from the sky, and it would be really awesome the first time you saw it. And I'm not going to spoil it for you now, because I remember the first time I saw it, it was just amazing. So if you want to look at it, just go look up a video of it in Morrowind. But yeah, he would fall and he had these scrolls that were really awesome and this book explaining what he was doing. Well, in this, they sort of did the same thing, and it's a nice little nod to Morrowind. But unfortunately, to find him, you need to find him in a random encounter, which is really annoying because I have terrible luck with random encounters. And there's a quest that requires you to find this guy in a random encounter, and it took me forever. Like, it was the last quest I needed to complete. So I'm just showing you three locations you can find this guy in. This is the first one. Go to Raven Rock and just follow where I went. And unfortunately, I got a random encounter which just spawned a random race enemy, and in this case it was an Imperial that has obviously nothing on him. And I give a little as a sign of disappointment, as you can see. So just follow me there. That's one place you can find them. Another place is Buhold's Retreat, which I'm going to right now. Just showing the landmarks around it so you know where it is. And as soon as you spawn here, just turn around and walk a little bit forward, and this will spawn another random encounter. You can see Red Mountain in the background in Morrowind, which is awesome. I loved how they did that. And now, unfortunately, he didn't spawn in this one either. It spawned like two skeevers and a stray dog and some weird random encounter that I've never seen before, but another really boring one. So I'm just looking through everything. Nope, it's not the wizard you want to find, unfortunately. Now, when you do find this guy, it's really funny. He like activates the spell and your screen turns red and he flies straight up in the air and falls down and dies. And like I said, it's a really big nod to an Easter egg in Morrowind. So this is the last place I'm going to show you where you can just go through each of these three locations and try to find them. I didn't have any luck, and I tried this for an hour and a half because I really wanted to show you guys, but he would just not spawn for me. So yeah, so you go here, and you can see a little boat on your left. That's how you know you're in the right place. And I immediately just said no on the screen just because I saw these two frost trolls spawn, which is another random encounter. So hopefully you guys can find that out yourself. I was unlucky, I couldn't. But now we're going to move on to the next Easter egg. So if you go to Mosing Pass here, you will spawn near this Reichling camp. Right? Now, just taking a look around here so you guys can tell where you are. Now go under this little bridge and you'll have to fight all these Reichlings. I'm actually standing on the Easter egg right now, but we'll get to that in a second. So there's like, I think like 3 or 4 Reichlings around here. Just kill them. And they're not really that hard to beat. I thought this was cool. There's like some moose head with a chitin helmet on top of it, obviously placed as a little, little tiny mini Easter egg itself. So look at these gears and these pipes. You can probably tell this is a Dwemer construction right now. Now this is actually a Dwemer airship constructed, and apparently I never played Blood Moon. I played Morrowind extensively, but I never played the Blood Moon expansion. I didn't even know there was an expansion, because this was like back in the original Xbox days. But apparently this is a nod to Morrowind as well, the Blood Moon DLC. Apparently this was a part of the DLC itself, and apparently in this it crash landed and you can go inside and check it out. Now there's nothing unique in here, which is kind of disappointing because it would be awesome that they put like a unique Dwemer weapon or Dwemer apparel or something in here, but unfortunately there's just a large chest, a skeleton, and in the back there's one more chest that's adept lockpicking level right here. And unfortunately there's nothing really of value in here either, unless you like buckets, I guess, and spigots. But yeah, this is a really cool Easter egg though, even though there's nothing in here. I mean, it's a Dwemer airship. I mean, how cool can you get when you're playing Skyrim, right? Now there's Reichling prints all over, which I'm showing right now. And this little thing in the middle, it looks like some sort of fire thing. And this is just leather boots that so I'm gonna just stealth roll and get out of here and go on to the next Easter egg. So this Easter egg is kind of a nod to Oblivion. If you remember the giant Nirnroot in Oblivion, there's like a whole island of it now. So you want to go to this location right here, and the island that you want to go to is directly north of it. This island right here, like where it's half snow. So just head on over there. I do my max whirlwind sprint to get some distance. And if you're noticing right now, I am running on water. That's because of the Agahal, I think you pronounce it, set. The boots give you water walking, and you can get this stuff in the Unearthed side quest in this DLC. So that's kind of cool. I don't think there was water walking in Skyrim. I'm forgetting right now, but in the vanilla Skyrim without the DLC. So if there wasn't, that's really awesome that you can get water walking boots now. So as you get to this island, you'll see a little Nirnroot on the right, which is a good indication you're in the right spot. You'll also see a boat after you pass that. Now this boat has, you'll find the owner pretty soon, but it just has random bags and stuff on it that have to do with alchemy, which should give you a little hint right there, or it may be just randomly generated. And this is an East Empire Company strong box, which when you find these, they always have an East Empire Company pendant inside, which you can sell to a guy in Raven Rock for I think like 500 each, so always open those. Now there will be 3 Spriggans here, so make sure you're careful of them, because you know they can kill you. And look at that, a giant Nirnroot, but not just one, there's 6 on this island. So there's the first one, there's 2 over here. And you can tell, you should be able to tell immediately that these are quite big, a lot bigger than the normal sized ones. And then there's 2 more over here, or 3 more rather. So that makes 6 giant Nirnroots on this island. Now, what's special about giant Nirnroots? Well, other than the fact that they're giant and probably an Easter egg, well, when you harvest them, if you'll notice in the top left, you get 3 Nirnroots rather than 1. So if you like, you know, alchemy, you know, that's, you can get, let's see, 18 different Nirnroots plus the smaller one, so 19. Now here I'm looking if this guy had a journal, because I've been here before and I'm trying to find it. I realized he didn't, and I'm trying to find him, and I realized I've been standing over him the whole time. So I loot his body to see if he had anything unique. I was pretty sure he didn't, but just to check. Nah, he has a Nirnroot, which is pretty funny, I guess. So obviously you can tell like the backstory is that he was killed by those Spriggans. Nice little Easter egg. So this is probably one of my favorite Easter eggs in this video. If you go to Tel Mithryn, which you will go to if you do the main quest in this DLC, it's the mushroom location with Neloth residing inside. So if you go here, you might hear some familiar calls if you played Morrowind, and I did hear it when I came here and I was super excited. This might not be an Easter egg because you're probably going to find this if you hear the calls and you recognize it. But look at that in the distance, that's a Silt Strider. Now if you played Morrowind, these things were like the carriage system. You would get on them and they would take you to different towns. And so I'm going to let you listen to some dialogue real quick.
And what might you need? What would you like to know? The blast from a volcano wiped most of them out. Found Dusty here in a small cave on Vardenfell. Silt Strider cocoons are pretty tough. Mostly for transporting goods and people. They were pretty commonplace in Morrowind, but that was ages ago. A Silt Strider carapace is so strong it can withstand the harshest of weather. Even the legendary sandstorms of Vardenfell's Molag Armor region were said to barely make a dent in them. Of course, that's all ash now. Alright.
So yeah, isn't that awesome? They put a Silt Strider in here. Now this isn't actually Morrowind, it's Solstheim. So this, you know, I mean, these things might not belong here. Actually, they probably will because there's Netches, which is the baby ones. But, yeah, look at that, a freaking Silt Strider. I really hope that they were going to do that once I heard this DLC was taking place near Morrowind, and they delivered. So I'm just going to whirlwind sprint under its legs and give you guys a better view of the front. And this is awesome for players of Morrowind because I'm sure everybody that's played it remembers these guys. Now I'm going to move on to probably the biggest Easter egg in this whole DLC, and it's really awesome, and you can tell they put a lot of work into it. So first you want to go to Glacial Cave, which is off the north coast of Solstheim, and these are the locations near it. in relevance to Raven Rock. So yeah, go to Glacial Cave. It's a really small cave, but with a big secret inside. So here we are in Glacial Cave. There's all these Reichling, decorations and stuff around, so that should give you an indication that you're up for some Reichlings in a moment. This is the end of it. It's a really short cave, and look at these guys popping out of the ground. Now I soul tear this guy on the left. It's an insta kill. Power shot this guy, all together like 10 seconds. Now this guy's on my team, although there's nothing to fight anyways. But look at that. What's that? That's the skull of Karstaag. Now Karstaag, again, I never played Blood Moon, but apparently it was a part of the main quest. It was this frost giant that you had to fight. Well, that should give you an indication right there that something's up if you find his skull in the wall and you can take it. So now that you have his skull, you want to go to Castle Karstaag's Ruins, which is like directly to the left of the glacial cave. So this is awesome right here. It's a unique door. It's like iced over and everything. But if you noticed, it says it's a master lock. So no matter what you do, this is always going to be master. So I fortunately have 100 lockpicking skill and like over 200 lockpicks, I think. So I get it on my 4th try with all my lockpicking perks. But if you think you might run out, definitely save before you attempt this, because you don't want to break the lock, that's for sure. Actually, I don't think you can break the locks in Skyrim, can you? I'm not sure right now. But just save just in case you mess up. So 3 Reichlings will spawn in here. Just take them out really quick. Again, they're not really that much of a threat. Unless you suck, I guess. And look at this. There's a throne with all these bones on it. Now right here I'm setting up my character for a giant fight. This guy, Karstaag, is super hard. I'm on the easiest difficulty right now just so I won't have much resistance when I'm filming. But this guy, I mean, he's the hardest thing I've ever fought in Skyrim. So definitely don't underestimate him. Wear everything you can. Get your shouts out. I'm making sure I have my Soul Tear shout right now. And yeah, I'm equipping the Death Brand armor set and the 2 weapons that come with it, which is a part of the Death Brand quest in this DLC. So that's what it looks like. And walk up to the throne, press A to activate it. You'll place his skull, and everything starts shaking, which obviously means this guy's about to come out. So this is Karstaag. He's the ghost of the guy you fight in Blood Moon DLC in Morrowind. And I mean, you might think I'm over exaggerating right now, but seriously, this guy is so hard. As you can see, he can knock you around like the Fushro Da in that Draugrs use in the main game. And here I'm equipping Dragon Aspect, which you get during this DLC, which is an amazing dragon shout, but you can only use it once. And I'm trying to buy time here because my shout still needs to cool down from using Soul Tear on him, which barely did anything. It probably did like 1/16 of his health. Luckily I have a lot of potions of ultimate healing in case my health gets really low, which it does while I'm fighting this guy. And here my dragon shouts have recharged, so I'm trying to activate Dragon Aspect right here, which I do. I'm in 3rd person so you can see the visual effect it has, which is awesome. Now what this shout does is it gives you, I forgot the exact effects of it, but I'm pretty sure it gives you more attack, more defense, and you can summon little clones of yourself that fight him, which really helped me a lot in this battle. In fact, I think they did most of the work. And here I am just picking away at his health with a bow with Zephyr from Dragonborn that fires, I think, 20% faster than normal bows. And I'm trying to finish him off with these blades here. And as you can see, there he goes. He's just gone down, and he forms a pool of like matter or whatever. And as you can see, it has a similar effect to when you kill a dragon, like his soul gets transferred to you. And if you notice in the top left, it says Summon Karstaag added. And now if you go into your powers, look at that, Summon Karstaag. You can summon Karstaag for 120 seconds, but only 3 times. If you summon him 3 times, that's it. You don't have this power anymore. What better way to sit back and enjoy all these Easter eggs and rewards than to sit on the throne of Karstaag. So thanks guys for watching. I'm Grohlvana. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.